This is Data Jockey, machine learning for Victorian racing. Today I am looking at Race 4, Sandown Hillside, Saturday 22 August 2026. Straight into it. Right here is the quick summary for Race 4 at Sandown Hillside, and this is one worth paying attention to. Two selections from the model today. First chorus is the place selection. That is the top pick, the one the model is most confident about. And Asva is in the same race multi as the top 4 selection. Not a standalone place selection, the same race multi only. So if you are short on time, there it is. First chorus for the place, same race multi combining both. But do yourself a favor and stay with us, because what the model is seeing in this race is genuinely interesting, and understanding it will help you make a more informed decision. Let us break it down. Race 4 at Sandown Hillside, 7 runners, the top 2 taking the place dividend today. Interesting one to start with, the model's selection lines up with the market favorite this time. When the data and the crowd agree, that is meaningful in its own right. 2 selections from the model today, a place pick and a same race multi-combination. No forced picks here, only genuine value, and today the model has found 2 worth your time. Before I get into the picks, a quick word on how this works, because it is genuinely different to anything else you will find in the tipping space. The selections come from a machine learning model that continuously learns from Victorian racing results. Every single race meeting, every result, every finishing position feeds back into it. This is not a set-and-forget system. It is live, it is learning, and it gets sharper with every race run in Victoria. Now here is the part that really sets it apart. Most tipsters, most models out there are chasing the winner. I made a completely different call. This model was built from the ground up to find place finishers, horses that hit the top positions and pay a place dividend. That is a fundamentally different problem to finding the winner, and it demands a completely different approach. The model weighs up dozens of variables across the entire field at once. Things that interact with each other in ways that no human analyst could ever track manually. Pace, distance, field composition, historical patterns, how each horse matches up against these specific rivals on this specific day. All of it simultaneously. That is the power of building it this way. If you want to go deep on the methodology, how the model was actually built, what it looks at, how it was trained, the link is in the description below. Check it out when you get a chance. But for today, I have got race 4 to get through, and the model has some strong opinions. Let us get into the picks. First selection for race 4 is first chorus, and this time it is the market favorite. Worth flagging because this does not happen on every card. The model and the market are in agreement here. First chorus matches the place finisher profile the model is built to find, strongly enough to land it at the top of the list. That is not a guarantee of anything. Racing never offers those, but it does mean the data and the crowd are reading this race the same way, which is its own kind of signal. As always, I cannot give you a tidy single explanation for the ranking. The model does not work that way. It is processing dozens of variables across the whole field at once: track conditions, distance, field shape, historical patterns drawn from thousands of past Victorian races, all simultaneously. What I can say is that this model exists to find place finishers specifically, not winners. So a favorite landing at the top tells you it fits the historical pattern of horses finishing in the places in races shaped like this one, a different question entirely to who wins. That distinction is the whole reason the model is built the way it is. First chorus for the place, a top 2 finish in a 7-runner field. That is the read on race 4. For entertainment purposes only, please make your own informed decision before placing any bet. Pick 2 is Asva, currently 6th in the market, a different style of selection to pick 1, worth clarifying up front. The model views Asva as likely to finish in the top 4, but is not confident enough for a top 2 finish on its own. That distinction is the whole point here. The data falls short of supporting a standalone place selection on Asva, but it clearly supports the top 4 role inside the same race multi. It can sound like a minor technicality, but in a 7-runner field, it is anything but top 2 pays a place dividend, 4th pays nothing. So backing Asva as a standalone place selection is not what the model supports. Its value lives in the multi-combination. Put simply, the model is saying Asvar belongs in this race and matches the shape of a top 4 finisher in this field, while a top 2 finish specifically remains less certain. The multi only needs top 4. First chorus in top 2, Asvar in the top 4, that is the model's combination for race 4. For race 4, the same race multi combines first chorus finishing top 2 with Asvar finishing in the top 4. Check your own wagering provider for whether this market is offered. Worth pausing on one point before moving on, these two bets are not equivalent, and they do not share the same probability of success. The standalone place selection on first chorus is the model's higher confidence read, a smaller return, but a meaningfully better chance of it actually landing, and that remains the model's central view for this race. The same race multi requires both legs to come through first chorus in top 2, Asvar in the top 4, which reduces the overall probability but increases the potential payout if it does land. Taking both is optional, not required. First chorus alone carries the model's strongest signal. The multi is there for those drawn to the longer odds, higher return option. Either way, understand exactly what each bet needs before deciding. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please make your own informed decision. If today's full card is what you are after, every race has a dedicated video, all collected in the playlist, uploaded ahead of race 1. Worth browsing the other races to see which selections fit what you are after. Combining multiple model selections into a place multi is something some punters do. Your wagering provider can explain how that works. Whatever you decide, make sure it is your own informed call. One more thing worth repeating, check for scratchings before placing any bet, since they can completely reshape a race on the day. For race 4, the model's place selection is first chorus. The playlist has the rest of the card, and if you have not subscribed, this channel runs for every Victorian meeting, every race day, entirely free. And that is race 4 Sandown Hillside done. The place selection is first chorus, with the same race multi-combination sitting at first chorus top 2 and Asvar top 4 for anyone chasing the longer odds. Results are tracked and posted publicly every week without exception, every good week and every bad one included. That ongoing record, built up week after week, is the fairest way to judge whether this model is genuinely worth following, rather than taking any single claim on faith. As always, this is purely for entertainment purposes. Please make your own informed decisions and gamble responsibly. See you in the next video.